Why would we put input into our soil into the fall or spend more money? Because you can spend a certain dollar amount in an application of microbial inoculants and carbon-based stimulants to enhance and increase that soil digestion of crop residue, and the ROI on that next year can be quite surprising. And it might not be in specific nutrient value, as I just stated, but depending on the crop, the value can potentially come from the health of that soil, because now you have degraded the plant residue that's out there. So from that perspective, if we spend money in the fall and digest crop residue, what does that mean? That means when we plant a brand new little baby seed into that soil system, the organisms that are there to break down dead plant tissue are not as active. So there's less of a chance they're going to infect the next crop. Whereas if you have a bunch of undigested plant matter on that soil, or potentially worked into that soil when you planted the next year's crop, and then you have this little tiny baby there trying to grow this little, and then it warms up and you have water because it's spring, all of a sudden the crop residue that didn't break down at all the fall before, or potentially even during the winter, now begins to break down, and you have this load of organisms breaking down dead tissue with a little baby. I mean, a way to think about it is you put a newborn baby in a casket with a dead, decaying body, which sounds terrible, but that would not be healthy.
Right.
That would be gross. That's terrible. But in essence, that can potentially be happening at a microscopic level in our soils and in our fields. So in my opinion, depending on the crop and the disease pressure, stimulating soil biology in the fall is a really good tool that people are not utilizing and not taking advantage of. Number one, to increase nutrient value for the next year's crop, because that's free. It's out there. All you need to do is break it down or help it break down. And then two, so potentially you can reduce the disease load. Those are the two main things that I think about that are extremely important with fall soil applications of inoculants, carbon sources, food sources to help that system along.
Hey, thanks for tuning in and watching our content. We really appreciate you and appreciate you watching our videos. Please like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. Also, look down in the description down below for our website, link to our Regen Agronomy podcast, and our phone numbers and email, etc. Reach out to us, please, if you want to know more about the content you see here in the videos.